I see your face. I see your face every morning when I wake up. And at night, when I close my eyes, I can still feel you whispering to me. Why, Edgar? One day we're laughing at each other for no reason, and the next you're packing your old suitcase with no intention of looking back.
I always loved your laugh. It was like a secret I wasn't meant to hear.
Did you even consider what you were doing to me? All those nights, lying in the dark, you would say you wanted to drift into our twilight years together. Hand in hand, my head on your shoulder. How could you say that and then just change? Just leave me to grow old alone, you selfish... After that night you left, it was days before I could sleep for more than just a few moments. I would just lie there, replaying every mistake I made. All the things I could have done better. You made me question every part of who I thought I was.
My world was changing. You knew I wasn't happy.
You gave up. You gave up on me, on our life. Edgar, you walked away from our history. All those great moments we had together. I don't understand. Why did you even bother to pull me close if you were just going to push me away?
When we first met, you were everything I thought I wanted. All I could have ever dreamed. You were that perfect song in just the right moment. Everything changes. Even the most beautiful day must end.
I remember the night we met. My favorite song was playing in the coffee shop. And I told my brother it always made me want to dance. So you stood up from the table next to ours. And you asked me to dance. Right there in front of everybody. I still don't know why I took your hand. But I did. I stood up and let you pull me in close. I melted into you as we rocked back and forth. We danced for what seemed like hours. I wish I was there right now. Anywhere would be better than here.
I never did anything like that before. I thought my heart was going to beat out of my chest.
I still can't believe it took you 2 weeks to call me. When you asked if I would go to dinner with you, I had no idea that we would be having a picnic in a fountain downtown. I mean, who does that, really? It was pretty wonderful, though. That little marble slab in the middle was barely big enough for both of us and the food. I thought for sure one of us would end up falling in at some point.
It was an amazing night. I wouldn't trade that memory for anything.
Well, as amazing as it was the walk back to the car that was my favorite. stopped at the corner, and you stared at me for just a little longer than I was going to allow. You acted surprised by the kiss, but we both know that's what you were thinking. I can still feel your lips pressed against mine. We stopped the world that night.
It was moments like that that kept me going. Sometimes you need more than memories to live by.
You said you'd been unhappy for a couple of years. Why did you even bother marrying me? Did you think it would somehow make it all better? I knew that we weren't happy, that we'd been growing apart. But you said all the right things to make me believe that we would be okay, that you'd always love me. And I just sat there in silence, believing every word. You spent years lying to me. What kind of person does that?
Lying to you? Allie, I was lying to myself. I spent my entire life living in denial. I just hope one day you can understand why I had to leave. Why I had to end it.
Those weeks after you left, the time between us and the night you I thought it was the worst pain that I could ever know. But I was wrong. When I found out, I was devastated. I just couldn't understand.
I never wanted to hurt you. I just had to walk away from the pain. Walk away from myself.
I will never be able to understand why you did what you did. How could you leave me all alone and crying that